grocery store the other week and I was shocked to find they had no sugar. And they said they didn't know when they're getting any in. And this was giant in our area. They had stevia and they wanted $12 for a little pack like this. I realized that it hit here and that I need to really stock up on my sugar. Now, sugar, even if you don't eat sugar, sugar is great for bartering, and sugar is something that you can barter really easily. But I use sugar, and I have a whole year's supply of sugar. I got 50 pounds of sugar online on Walmart, and Walmart, if you spend $35, it's free, so it saves you a lot of money. If you spend $35 online, you can get it shipped free. So I got, for $12, I got 25 pounds. It is probably a couple dollars higher than in the store, or maybe not, I don't know. But for me, it's a half an hour away and the gas is too expensive to be driving around. I realized I'm staying home a lot more now. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to put these in the Mylar bags. Did you know sugar has an indefinite lifespan? In other words, it doesn't go bad if you keep it in a dark and cool place. Do not put oxygen absorbers in sugar. It'll turn rock hard. You don't want to do that in sugar or salt. You just put them in your Mylar bags like this. All right, I have 25 pounds down and 25 more to go. If you're wondering where to get Mylar bags, you know they're underneath my video. This $3 item was impossible to find when everything happened, 2 years ago. Nobody could find this item. It's on stock now and it's gonna become scarce again. Mark my words, this $3 item is gonna be scarce. Why would you wanna stock up on this? It's important. For any situation, even if you don't use chlorine, chlorine is something that's going to be very hard to find here come the end of summer. And this is little chlorine tablets. I use these for my water barrels in the middle of the summer so you don't have algae. One of these little tablets can take care of 50 gallons of water and you don't have that heavy chlorine smell or taste. This is great. You need this on an off-grid, or if anything happens to the economy, you need this to sanitize your dishes. You need this on hand. I'm telling you, this is very, very important. This #1 item is going to be hard to find because it was in the previous 2 years ago. And it's only $3 on Walmart. You can get it online right now. I stocked on enough of these for 2 years because I use these if you need to sterilize or sanitize anything. You have to have this. Very, very important. So they have it in the scented, and then for the rain barrels, I have them in just the plain. They are small, they're little and tiny. You can even use a half of one of these. One of these goes a long way. The reason why I like these is they stay concentrated longer than you would the liquid. One of these is like gallons and gallons and gallons of the liquid, so it doesn't take much to store them. So why do preppers that are labeled that way do these things? Well, it's simple. We like to make sure that we have everything in supply in case, well, things would get bad. It could be all kinds of reasons. A lot of times it's for things that you hear in the economy, but it could be if you have a job loss. It could be if you aren't physically capable down the road of doing all these things and you think you could do it now. I spend a lot of my time prepping, all kinds of ways of prepping. For me, it's a hobby as well. And you're never going to be sorry that you spent the money on food items because generally, I think everybody eats. And even if it's something that you're not going to use on a long-term basis, you can always give it to someone else if they need it. Now, I tend to stock up on things that I know that we're going to use. So for me, it's saving money. Right now, the sugar is a higher price than it was 2 weeks ago. And who knows by November what the price of sugar is going to be, if you can even find it. So prepping is a wonderful hobby that you can get your whole family involved in, and it saves you tons of money when you buy it when it's low. That way when it's high, you have plenty. This is the following day, and I decided that I'm going to print labels on it. So here I'm showing you all of my labels. In the previous years, I was really bad in labeling stuff. I didn't label it like I should have. But now I label everything. And I want to make sure that I have the dates on everything as well. So some of my old stock, well, I'm embarrassed to say I didn't label it properly. No, you don't have to print out labels on the internet, but it is a lot of fun. And in doing so, it makes it easy to see exactly what you have. Lots of people look inside this pantry and they are amazed of all the different kinds of food. What amazes people even more is every single food item in here, there's a video on that. I have an extensive video library in my canning library on YouTube. I don't know, I think it's at least 800 videos. Everything that I have done in the last 6 years, I have on video. So if you want a pantry like mine, all you have to do is click on my videos and I can teach you step by step how to do everything on here. So my pantry is rotating, and that means every 3 years. So I don't have any food currently that's over 3 years old. I've done extensive cleaning of these pantries once a year, and I have full videos on that, where I basically almost take everything out of the room and I wipe down the jars and I clean it. I know, it's crazy, but I love my pantry and I love organizing it, and we eat the food out of it every single day. So it is my grocery store. There's just basically nothing I really need other than dairy and milk and a few things like that. But I am always working in my pantry. And people love that. People love seeing my pantry. They love seeing all of the things that I like to do inside it. When you get canning lids, it will always say 18 months on it that the lids are good for. Well, that's just simply not true. The lids are good for years as long as you keep it in a dry and keep it in a dark location. They just say that to make sure they're covering themselves up in case, they become unsealed for some reason. Very seldom do I find an unsealed lid. I think once a year I go through my jars and there may be 2 at the most. I just simply don't have that issue. As far as rodents, I don't have that issue either. It's in my home and I don't have rodents. Every once in a while I may see one mouse here and there, but we quickly take care of that. So we don't have a rodent situation. Hi everybody, it's me again, Homestead Tessie, and I'm coming to you with this review because I'm really excited about this one. This is a mini sealer. And why I like it is I don't have to keep bringing out my big sealer, my vacuum sealer. These little mini sealers you can just hang up or put in your drawer to use it really quick to seal up food that you have. Let me put it together. It comes with the sealer and it also comes with the battery. You're just going to take it and slide it across. Totally amazing. And it's sealed just like that. I love it.